Okay, welcome everybody to our third individual post-merge banishment ceremony. Sorry, dealing with some technical stuff. Okay, we're back. You guys know the flow of this. I'm going to ask some questions. We're going to talk for a bit, and then when it comes time to vote, you will Slack me directly with who you would like to vote for. So to begin, hey, by the way, Jerry, I love that brand. Have you tried the pear flavor?
No.
The golden pear, so good.
Okay.
Plug, it's a sponsor.
I wish.
Better booch.
I have no sponsors. I'll take any of them. The bar is so low. Okay, so to begin with, Erin, congratulations. You won yesterday's immunity challenge.
Yay.
So how are you feeling? Because I know that the superlative challenge can kind of not only mix up some things, but you win, but also by people choosing not to eliminate you, you win.
Yes.
So how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm taking the win as a win. I definitely felt like probably my win put me in a position I didn't really think about the answers or like what I said or like what I flipped up. Like, I feel like people probably were thinking about that when they got eliminated and were just like, oh, they picked me for this. But I was just like too busy kind of cruising along. And I do feel like I missed things. Like I should go back and watch. But other than that, I feel great.
Well, congratulations again. So next I want to talk to Charlotte. So Charlotte, you were nominated for some, oh yeah, I have to bring in the jury. God, 0 for 2, guys. Emily and Cole, if you're here, please join us. So sorry, guys. Maybe they're not here. That's crazy. Oh, you know what? I bet,
I think it's 5:30.
I think it's 7:30.
Yeah, remember when I told you guys we were moving up to 5?
Kelsey, I'll reach out to them.
Thank you. Doing so great, guys. No one worry about my mental health. It's fine. Back to you, Charlotte. So you were chosen for some not so great categories. How did it feel? Because I did see you voting or putting your name up, which leads me to believe that you knew you were going to be nominated or voted for those categories.
I feel like from some people in the game, there's this narrative that I'm playing a disloyal game because I am not being loyal to them. But by the definition of loyalty, you can't literally be loyal to everyone. The people who I have expressed loyalty to, I have been loyal to in every vote. And those are the people who have stuck their neck out on the line for me, and I'm going to stick my neck out on the line for them.
Okay, so, you do bring up something interesting, which is perception, right? It's all about how you're perceived. Jake, I see you nodding your head. Do you feel like the perception, how big of a factor that plays in terms of how people perceive you as a player?
Yeah, I mean, I think perception is everything in this game, right? Because truth is so flimsy and you're getting 100 truths from 100 different directions. So all you can really do is take a step back and get the lay of the land as you see it. And Deanna and I were both, we weren't in any superlatives yesterday, which I think in its own says something about us and the game we're playing, but also the fact that we're the only two people who have done, she's only voted twice, I've only voted once. Everyone in this game has been a lot more active than us. And so I think that has bred a lot more perception of the other players, and maybe we're still kind of gray areas to everyone.
So you do bring up something interesting, and Deanna, you and Jake you didn't win categories, but part of the challenge with this game is you don't know how everyone voted. You could have been second place in 5 of those categories, and we will never know. So how did you feel when you weren't, I don't want to say winner because it's not necessarily winning, but when your name wasn't selected for certain categories?
I felt a little kind of like left out because everyone was having so much fun, talking about what they were chosen for. But I feel like I want to know how people perceive me. And so far I've gotten, no insight to that at all, especially since I guess my name has been written down, but I've explored that. We've talked through that. So I'm just having a hard time knowing what people think of me. And I think what Jake said earlier about, we're kind of still fresh in the game and what we've been allowed to do. So I guess that's why people don't really have a solid idea of me or Jake.
That is very fair. You guys really haven't been to many of these, so it is hard for people to figure out who you are, what you're saying, all that sort of thing. So someone that also was nominated for some not so nice categories was Corey. Corey, were you surprised to see your name for any of those?
No. What did I get? Competitive, which I stood on one leg for 45 minutes. I'm not I am self-aware enough to know that people will see that as competitive. And liar, that was the other one. And I think that just is sort of has followed me from the beginning of the game, where I've played a little bit too hard, a little bit too fast, and I think it hurt a bunch of people's feelings, and I can own that. I think if you're surprised about your superlatives, you aren't self-aware, and that in itself is a problem.
Okay, and why, I want you to elaborate on played too hard too fast. What does that mean exactly?
Yeah, I think I just the first time I came in, I wanted to play this game for so long that I just dove in very quickly, and definitely played a social game that sort of was more intense than needed at the time when we were winning. And then once the swap happened, that came to light, and it sort of blew up in my face.
So that's another interesting thing, because, and Cam, I'll ask you, a thing about this game is you guys were all strangers, you don't know each other, and you have to work together. And part of the challenge is maybe outside of this game, you would never be friends. You might not get along. You might not get along with your best alliance, or maybe not like them as a person, but in this game, you have to work with them. How do you deal with that? Because it can also be challenging to not want to, I will say for me, I'm a very emotional person, not want to just vote out who I don't like as opposed to who is not good for my game.
I think I'm the wrong person to ask this question to, because I genuinely have formed connections with everybody here. And even though I was thinking about this earlier today, on season 2, a lot of people knew each other in person. And that may or may not be true this season, but I don't think that it is. So we came into this very afraid of everyone and not trusting anyone. I don't know any of these people at all, other than the little things we talked about. So whenever I'm able to find that nugget of who someone really is, that's really exciting. And I feel last night we were able to kind of just chat and have fun, which was great. But it also means that when someone gets kicked off now, it's oh dang, they aren't just this iron wall that hasn't talked to me. Now it's I'm voting out someone who we like the same Bon Appetit person who is now, they're all canceled now, I guess, whatever, anyway.
Sure. So, I want to go a little bit more into that, because I did see, and the fans don't always get to see everything that happens on Slack, which is kind of a bummer, but yes, everyone was very involved, kind of chatting. There were a lot of GIFs being thrown around, lots of different things. But there was something that you said in there, and I don't think I'm, blowing you up because everyone saw it in the channel. You said, I just want people to talk to me because I'm so bored only talking to Corey. What was your intent with that? Because, you could read it as he's being serious. You could read it as he's being petty. You could read it as he's trying to stir stuff up, or, there's a million different ways.
Yeah. I mean, was it a little bit petty? I can see how it would come across that way, but also it's true. Corey's boring. Corey, yeah, it's true. Corey's so boring. I think that, we were both knocked out first in the challenge. It's very clear that people see us as a pair. So I feel comfortable calling that out and just being hey, we're all just people. Let's talk about stuff. It's Friday night. I can't go to a bar. I can't hang out with my friends. I'm at my parents' house. Let's just talk.
Sure. So Allison, you were what was the phrasing of it?
In over my head.
Yeah, that one. How did you feel to see your name for that one?
I feel like I answer the same thing every time, Kelsey. It didn't feel great. But I think that to put things in perspective, people might have been voting the way they thought the group might be voting. You could have voted with what you actually thought, or you could have strategically been voted towards what you thought the others thought, which would make more of a majority
Sure.
in the game. But I think that I hope that I bring value to the people I'm working with and that they see me as an asset. And that's all I really care about. You said it before, you can't control people's perception of you, and you just have to hope that you're viewed as someone who's an asset.
Sure. So Jerry, your name came up for some of the more positively connotated, God, I'm so sorry, guys, really trying to keep it together, categories. And, which is very fun to see, but also on the flip side could be a little bit scary, because as we get closer to the end, it does become, who are you putting on that jury that will vote for you? Who will like you and who will want to vote for you? And if you're seen as very likable, that can also put a target on your back. How did you feel seeing your name come up for those categories?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely was an ego boost. I'd love to be on an island with any one of you people. I think it'd be a blast. But I think I approached this game trying to be as friendly as possible, as likable as possible, because that's like one of my insecurities. And I feel like joining this game, I was like losing a sense of relationships with people and like a community. And so I wanted to approach this game trying to be positive and trying to, make as many friends as possible. And that was like the underlying thing for why I wanted to play this game. And if that's threatening, then I hope people know that I don't know most of the Verdasa people that have been voted out. So I'm not sure how that would be an advantage for me,
Okay, so Casey, you almost kind of got away with winning that one yesterday. You had the 4 books. We thought you only had 3. And you were someone who I think we don't often hear reactions from. And I myself was very surprised to hear you giving reactions each time someone put down your book. Are you playing the game differently, or it just struck a chord yesterday?
No, yesterday I had taken it off of mute, and I realized that I was like, because normally I have those reactions in my head and I don't think anything of it. I just like don't let it out. And then yesterday I just didn't even think about it being off of mute and just came out.
Okay. So, another thing I want to talk about on this kind of note of perception, which I think is interesting, is there is sometimes like gender dynamics that play into things. Now, Charlotte, you won those categories yesterday that have negative connotations. Do you think any of it plays into it? Is the fact that you are, well, I don't know if you identify as a woman. I don't want to make an assumption. Okay, that you identify as a woman.
Thank you for checking, though. That is awesome.
But like, do you feel that kind of plays into then this perception? Because like, I feel that there is a societal expectation for women not to make waves. And if we do play hard or play a game, oh, well, we're shitty people, or we're villains, or we're this and that. Do you feel like that's kind of happening to you at all?
I do not think that there is a perception of me as a villain at all. And maybe that is what Corey is saying of not being self-aware, but I feel that I have approached every single person in this game with like first and foremost kindness and respect, and secondly gameplay. And I feel pretty comfortable that everyone would agree to that, regardless of if they want to play with me or not, and regardless of if they think I'm a good person or not, or if I'm playing too hard or not hard enough or bad or good. I do think that all of these things that like these identity like aspects of ourselves, I think they come into play in every element of life. So I'm sure they're coming into play in this game as well. But that's not really something that I personally am going to be thinking about. I think for me, and I think I've spoken to pretty much everyone about this, like I think that there's like there's a way to play this game with like kindness and respect, and I don't think it matters like who you are and who you're talking to. You can do that.
So Aaron, off of that, I think an added layer of this game is because there's not much money that you're playing for. There's not $1 million, anything like that. There is this added pressure to be a good person or be seen as a good person, especially because we're all stuck inside our homes, right? Like no one wants to sit at home and have mental turmoil over, am I a bad person at all? So how do you navigate that? Because you are playing a game and you are trying to make it to the end and you have to make choices, but you still have to be stuck inside with yourself 24/7.
Totally. And my mind is absolutely a prison, if that's what you're asking. But yeah, I mean, this game is like so complex and weird and layered. And I feel like every day I'm kind of, uncovering something new about myself. Or like, I've always known that I'm a people pleaser and I love when people like me, and like, my friendships are like the number one thing in my life. I get so much out of them. So like coming into this new group of people, I did immediately, like I wanted to find that security. It's like, I feel like that's normal. And I did have a week where I felt like super isolated, and like where I wasn't feeling like the friendships quite as much, and or at least like maybe I wasn't sure if they were genuine or not. And I think this game has just like taught me that you kind of just have to like trust your gut, and like the people who you formed the connections with and that you are being the most honest you can with in this game, like you guys are there to remind yourselves that you're good people, and that that it is just a game. And like I think Matt Myers said something like when he woke up, or like when he like left the game, he said it was like waking up from a dream, and that he had nothing but love and respect for the people he played with. And shout out to Matt Myers. I think that's like a beautiful thing, and I hope everyone feels that way when leaving this game.
Sure. That's beautifully put. Fantastic. And I also do hope that for all of you, and that you don't have PTSD anytime you see my face after this, because I know Mary Holland does experience that with me from time to time. Hi, Cole. Oh, and Cole has a mask on. See, guys, this is what we want you to practice, okay? Practice safe masking.
Looks like he's on the run.
I am concerned for him a little bit. So Corey, we are talking about like this perception of being a good person, being a game player and all that. And we did talk about you playing hard or playing fast in the beginning. And I think another layer, and something that I know for myself, is that a lot of us like control. We have no control in this world right now. We have no control over Corona and quarantine. And this game, you cannot control it. Even I cannot control it, right? Like, I don't know what you guys are going to do each time. How do you navigate that and I don't know if you are a person who likes control, but like, how do you navigate that if so?
No, 100% I'm someone who likes control. I don't think anyone here is surprised by that. I think when I got voted out that first time, it really was just like, it was that sort of like waking up from a dream. And I think I've told this to a couple people here, but it was very much like, why did I take that so seriously? I was like, this game has like such low stakes. It was meant to be this fun thing that I've wanted to do for so long. And to have taken it that seriously and then been like that devastated by like leaving felt silly. And so I came back and I definitely just went back to everyone I had rapport with and was like, hey, like no hard feelings over that. I just would like to move forward. And I would like to address any sort of feelings you have toward me and the way that I played when we were together. I think like the damage was already done, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I think I just came back in with less attachment to the outcome of it. And so that made it so much less stressful.
So Jake, Corey brings up a great point, which is, so much of this is restricted to Slack and how you talk to each other. And because you all don't know each other, you don't know what your communication styles are, right? Like my everyday life, I could start conversations with, hey, asshole. And to me, that could be a term of endearment, but to you could be completely offensive. How do you deal with that? Because on one hand, you do want to retain who you are, things that are important to you, how you like to be spoken to, but also you have to be so careful not to offend or scare anyone off.
Yeah, honestly, I felt very convicted a minute ago when Erin was telling us her experience, because I'm sure the week that she felt isolated was the one in the new Moramora, because I do think there was a solid block of 4 over Dasa that never had to really do anything other than stick together. And I spent a lot of that week unsure what the kindest thing to do. Like, is it meaner to give false hope to like people that I feel like I'm in a alliance against, or is it meaner to freeze them out? Like, I don't know what, and everybody's different and everybody's going to respond to things in different ways. And it's just, I guess, trying to use your best judgment and trying to be as good a person as possible. But I don't know, it's tough.
Yeah. I think that's great. And that is very fascinating and kind of segues into Deanna. I do want to ask, so in yesterday's challenge, if you get it correct, you get to knock someone's book down. That also has a whole added layer of like, is someone going to take meaning into it? If I choose to knock their book down, are they going to think I hate them or just that I want to win? And like, how did you go about choosing kind of like your approach to that?
I'm probably the worst person to ask this because I didn't even consider like the long-term effects of knocking someone's book down. I kind of just like picked the first person that I saw and was like, oh, I hope they don't do it back to me. I was too focused on like seeing what other people were answering for the questions and see like if everyone's thinking the same way that I was about like the answer to the questions. So I wasn't giving it much thought, and obviously that backfired because it didn't make it too far.
Jerry, did you feel like you had to deal with that at all in choosing the books?
Yeah, I'm so anxious at every decision at every turn. I think also like Deanna, I was more anxious about getting things right with the questions and stuff. And I'll admit, I tried to apologize to people even before I knocked their book down and after I did, because I don't know. I'm an anxious boy that likes to please.
I'm just going to make this generalization. You're all a very anxious group. I feel like we all have to deal with each other's anxieties daily. So with that, it is time to vote. When I say your name, you will Slack me directly. Yes, Cam?
I'm doing the thing that I do. I have safety without power. Hopefully I do.
That is an accurate safety without power. So Cam will be leaving banishment. He cannot be voted for, but he also cannot vote for anyone. So Cam, I'll ask that you please turn your camera off. Thank you. Okay, so to begin with, Casey, please Slack me who you'd like to vote for. Corey, please Slack me who you'd like to vote. Deanna, please Slack me who you'd like to vote for. Jake, please Slack me who you'd like to vote for. Jerry, please Slack me who you'd like to vote for. Allison, please Slack me who you'd like to vote for. Charlotte, please Slack me who you'd like to vote for. And Aaron, please Slack me who you'd like to vote for. Okay, I'm going to count the votes. Okay, now before I read the votes, does anyone have a hidden immunity idol that they would like to play?
I don't have an idol, but I was wondering if the necklace you're wearing is an idol and if I could play it for myself, please.
You want to play this?
Yeah.
This thing that you cannot take from me.
Yes.
So if this is an idol, this would be historic. The first ever idol hidden in plain view at a banishment ceremony, selected by you, played for you. You want to play?
Yeah, maybe I'm making a fool of myself like Adam from Winners at War, but yeah.
This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes for Corey will not count. First vote.
Wait. So I'm assuming this shit is fake that Cole gave me. That's why I voted you out of the game, bastard. But
oh yeah, that's fake as hell.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay. First vote, Corey, does not count. Second vote, Corey, does not count. Third vote, Corey, does not count. Oh, everybody pull out your phone lights real quick. Fourth vote, Corey, does not count. Fifth vote, Corey, does not count. Sixth vote, Corey, does not count. Seventh vote, Corey, does not count. The third person voted off of Quarantine Island, and the third member of our jury is Charlotte.
All right, Kelsey, this is my Oscars speech, so don't fucking play me off. I got some stuff I gotta say.
Go for it.
First thing I want to say is, if any of you think that you're getting my jury vote, you got to start playing harder because I have made every single move in this game. That's the first thing I want to say. Second thing I want to say is I'm going to blow up some spots right here. Cam, turn your camera back on. Cam, I'm being dead serious. Turn your camera back on, bud. All right, starting with Cam. We have not played. We've had a rough couple weeks, and I just want to say off the bat, you are an incredible person. I'm very happy to know you. We will be friends after this.
You
Corey,
are too.
Corey, I do not like the way that you've talked to me on Slack, but you are truly one of the hottest people I have ever encountered in real life, and you have an incredible sense of humor. Jake and Deanna, I was dead serious yesterday with what I offered you. I was going to follow through on that, and I don't know why, but I truly love you both, even though we've never met in real life. Aaron, there's a reason why you got so many good compliments yesterday. You are just the coolest person. I'm happy to know you. I'm going to hang out with you in Chicago. Casey, we've been on the same page on a lot of things. I think you're an awesome person. I think you're a gem, and I'm so glad we got to get to know each other better. Jerry, the conversations that you and I have had over the past week have been absolutely the highlight of this experience. I'm sorry that I can't continue doing that thing that we were going to try to do. And no, it has nothing to do with Survivor. It has to do with real life. Allison, you are awesome. We didn't get to play that much together, but I really appreciate how open you were to playing with me. To the producers, you guys are so fucking cool. I think I pretty much played this game to become your guys' friends. I think it's just cool that you made this happen. What kind of people do that? And doing it all for free. I have been flirting pretty aggressively with all four of you. Let me know how that's going. And I guess I just want to say as a final thought, I'm so fucking proud of myself. You guys don't know me beyond this, but I don't always believe in myself, and I know that I played a great game. I wanted to go a little further. I wanted to get to the family visit because I was going to bring in some people who have been huge support systems for me. But this has been awesome, and I hope that we can all be friends after this.
Fans, turn on your videos. Let's all give Charlotte a round of applause for this.
Woo! Woo!
Yay! Yay!
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I did say today I'm going to get idled out of this game like Suri. Very good at strategy, pretty shitty at challenges, idled out of this game.
Charlotte, we love you dearly. You're going to be a great member of the jury. We thank you for playing. And I'm going to ask you to turn your camera off because we're not done. So fans, turn your cameras back off. But don't worry, it's going to be fun, guys. We're going to lift some goddamn spirits. We're going to have a good old-fashioned Survivor auction.
Oh, boy.
Oh God.
Okay, we got an anonymous donation, and each of you guys have 500 fake dollars for this auction. Oh, yeah, none of the real money after the fact. But you all have $500. I will tell you what the bidding starts at. This is not a challenge. This is truly just like, let's have fun. Let's be silly for a night. I know it's an emotional game, and we want to make sure that we're all having fun still. You can go, like, you can give someone else money, but you can't go in on things together. So, like, say Jake and Aaron were like, oh, we want to buy this. Cool. Only one of you really gets to buy it and have that thing. Does that make sense? Some items will be hidden and then I will reveal them. And there are a few items that will be hidden and never revealed. And only the contestants who win those items will know what they are, and it will be revealed to them back at camp. Okay, you guys ready to get started? Yay. Yes, unmute yourselves, please.
Yes.
Britt asked, how are we keeping track of spending? I'm proud to announce that for the first time ever in my life, I thought ahead and I asked Ian to make me a spreadsheet. So I have a bank spreadsheet in front of me. Okay, let me get this going. Yay, Quarantine Island auction. Okay, so the first item up for bid that's gonna start at $5 is a Zoom token. Do I have any bidders for this Zoom token? Allison for $5. No one else?
I'll go 10.
10 from Deanna.
15.
15 from Allison.
I'll do 17.
$17 from Aaron.
18. I'm not gonna let you take this from me.
You guys are gonna nickel and dime me to death, aren't you? $18 from Allison. Going once, going twice, 3 times. Okay, Allison, that Zoom token is yours.
I won something, you guys.
You did win something. I'm very happy for you. Okay, the next one. Ooh, it's a secret, and the secret comes from me. I'm gonna begin this bidding at $20.
How much money do we have again?
500.
500.
I'll do 20.
Sure.
And this one's gonna go up by increments of $20.
I'll do 20.
I'll do 40.
50.
No, by 20.
I'll do 80.
I'll do 100.
120.
140.
160.
160.
Which one of us was it?
160. Going once.
No,
Going
sorry, Kelsey to who? I think there was 2.
you, Allison, right?
Mm.
Anyone else beating 160?
180.
Sure, 180.
180.
I hear 180 from Jim.
200.
200 from Aaron.
220.
220 from Corey.
240.
240 from Aaron.
260.
260 from Corey.
280. What the hell?
280 from Aaron.
I hope it's a
300.
secret about her crushes or something.
Who said 300?
I said 300.
300 from Cam. Going once. Going twice. 3 times. It's Cam's. Congratulations, Cam. You get a secret.
Thanks.
Hold on. How am I? Oh, it's a drop-down menu? Okay, well, I'm sorry. Okay, put 300 there. Okay, great, thank you. Thank you for consulting Ian. Okay, next one. Ooh, a hidden item, hidden. I'm gonna begin this at $10 and we'll go up by increments of 5.
20 bucks.
Ooh, $20 from Erin.
25.
30.
50 bucks.
I'll go 100.
$100 from Deanna.
105.
105 from Allison.
110.
110 from Jake.
120.
130.
130 from Corey.
135.
135 from Allison.
140.
Who said that?
Me.
Okay, you can't cover your mouth. 140 from Jake.
140.
150.
150 from Jake. Going once?
155.
Oh, 155.
In.
Going once?
160.
160. Going once? Going twice?
Wait, I'm sorry, was that me or Jerry?
It was Jerry.
Oh, 165.
170.
170 from Jerry.
180.
185. I'm back in.
190.
Who said 190?
190.
Jerry.
200.
200 from Jake. Going once?
205.
Oh my God.
I'm worried for y'all.
I surprisingly hate this.
Who said 205, Jerry?
Fun. This is fun.
Okay, 1, 2,
210.
210 from Jake.
220.
225.
230. I'm back in again.
230 from Erin.
I'm so good about that one.
Going twice. Oh, Erin, no.
Oh, Kelsey, why'd you let me do it?
Out of Ian's.
Oh, it was worth every penny. That's a very cute picture.
He'll sign it. We'll mail it to you. Whatever, words of affirmation you want on it.
I would love that.
Next item. Ooh, advantage in the next immunity challenge. I'm starting this at $50.
Immunity?
Go up by
Huh?
How much?
Do we get points
The
for
spelling's
finding the
so-so,
typo?
Kelsey.
Immunity.
Right, Brittany did it, and she famously can't spell museum. So
I got it right the first time, okay? It's fine.
he has a lot of other strengths, okay? Get off her jock and
No,
mine.
this is a different type of challenge. This is the immunity challenge.
Immunity challenge. Okay, so bidding starts at 50.
Can you tell me I spent $235 on Ian's picture?
Spend 230.
230. Okay. I
Steal.
would like to bid 220 for this then.
220.
Is that my math right? No, it's not right.
No, your math is not right.
I have an extra 50, but some room to grow.
230.
You have to go by
240.
250.
255. How much? I don't know how much I have. Oh, no.
260.
270.
275.
280.
290.
290 going once.
295.
295 going once. Twice. 300.
305.
305 going once.
310.
310. Okay.
315.
325.
Oh boy, 325. Once, twice.
330.
335.
340.
350.
I love this challenge.
Okay.
I love this. It's hilarious.
How much was that? 335? Is that what you said? Corey?
350, I think.
Oh, 350. I was going to give you a $15 discount. The joke's on you.
Yeah, but then everyone would call me out for it, so.
Okay, that is yours. You will have an advantage in the next immunity challenge. Okay, ooh, another hidden item. Ooh, I'm gonna start the bidding at $10.
$100, Kelsey.
I'll go 110.
I'll go 169.
I'll go 170.
175. What the hell?
Never
I hope
mind.
it's Melissa's headshot.
Just want to remind
180.
I started the bidding at $10. We're at 175. I'm never going to Vegas with any of you. Is there anything past 175?
180.
180 from Jerry.
190.
190 from Jake.
195.
195 from Jerry.
200.
200 from Jake.
215.
205.
Oh, 215 to Jerry.
220.
220 from Jake. Going once. Going twice.
225.
Ooh.
Both
230.
230 from Jerry.
235.
235 from Jake.
240. I'm back in.
245. What do you say, 240? 245.
Okay, 245 from Jake. Going once. Going twice.
250.
250 from Jerry.
I love this.
Let me have this.
Going once. Going twice. Jerry, it's all yours.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so you paid $250
Uh-oh, Jerry.
I hope it's 2 headshots.
for what Allison paid $18 for.
Oh.
You guys.
Oh my god.
But don't worry. Okay, so does everyone want to know how much money they have left? Because I'll tell you.
270, finally.
Aaron
Oh,
has 270. Jerry has 250. Jake has 500. Allison has 482. Deanna has 500. Corey is 150. Cam is 200. And Casey is 500. And oh yeah. Okay, great. We have another hidden one. Ooh. Hold on, let me see. What is this one? You know what? You guys are gonna fuck it up anyway, so I'm gonna start the bidding at $5.
100.
I would never trust you guys with real money.
Well, it's not real. That's why I feel like let's go
You
for
said
it.
100,
Yeah.
is that right?
You what?
Did you say 100?
Yeah, 100.
Okay.
105.
Kelsey.
105 from Casey.
110 from me.
150.
115 from Jake.
120.
120 from Casey.
125.
125 from Allison.
150, Kelsey.
150 from Aaron.
55.
155 from Jake. Going once.
160.
160 from Casey.
165. It's 170.
170 from Allison. Going once.
175.
175 from Jake.
180.
180 from Aaron. Going once.
190.
190 from Jake.
195.
Oh, it's all Jake's. Did you say 190?
I did.
Okay, let's find out. Hold on, let me input this into my little calculator. Okay. I actually can't read what this says, so we're gonna find out together what you won. Oh, you won words of affirmation from your father. Either send you a video or written words of affirmation.
That's priceless. That's priceless.
Next one is you get a 10-minute emotional support phone call, Zoom call from Mary Holland. I'm starting this at $100.
$200, Kelsey.
200 from Aaron.
I'll go
Come on,
250.
250 from Deanna. Is that going once? Going twice? Oh my goodness, what a steal. 250 to Deanna. You're going to have a lovely phone call with It's Me, Mary. I'm very happy for you. Okay. Ooh, another hidden one. Ooh. I'm going to start the bidding at $20 for this one.
20.
25.
30.
35.
$75, Kelsey.
$80.
Did you say 80, Jake?
I did.
Okay.
100.
105.
130, Kelsey.
130 from Aaron.
140. 140.
145, Kelsey.
150.
150 from Allison.
155.
155 from Jake.
160.
160 from Aaron.
165.
170.
175.
175 from Jake.
180.
180 from Aaron.
185.
190.
190 from Casey.
200.
200 from Jake.
205.
205 from Aaron.
210.
210 from Allison.
220.
220 from Casey. Going once, going twice. Okay, Casey, that is yours, and that one will stay hidden, so it is up to you to, if you want to reveal to anyone, we will send it to you after the fact. Okay, next item. Ooh, wait, that's wrong. Is that one? Oh, okay, that's not right. Okay, we're good, we're good. The next item up for bid, we had this one hidden and then we changed our minds. You get a 10-minute Slack with a jury member. I'm gonna begin this at $100.
Also, they can use it up until final 5. Is that
Yes,
correct?
up until final 5. Thank you so much, Becca.
Anytime, Kelsey.
Starting at $100.
$200, Kelsey.
200 from Aaron.
God,
Going
come
once,
on, you guys. Obviously, I'm
going
210.
twice.
210.
Wow, Aaron, that one.
No, Cam
Am I
said 210.
Cam
Oh,
said
210.
210.
Oh.
Cam said 210.
I guess it's just, you know, when you're the hottest on the island, you're not used to using your voice. You're just so used to using your face and your body. And so I couldn't hear him. Okay, so you said 210, Cameron?
Also, I need somebody to help me out with this. So if they don't offer to give it to me, I don't have a valid bid, just to clarify that.
Okay, wait, you have to figure that out first before you make this bid.
But you go so fast.
Okay, fine, you have 20 seconds to see if anyone will give you $10.
Feel free to downvote me, anybody.
I'll give it to him.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, Aaron, do you want to beat 210?
No, I'm not doing it.
Okay, Cam, that's yours. You're
Cool.
out unless anyone loans you money. And Corey is down $10, so he's down to 140. Okay, next one. Ooh, a hidden one again. I'm gonna start it at $5, and we'll go up by increments of 5, even though you won't listen to me.
$5.
$5.
$15.
20. 30.
40.
60.
55.
65.
70.
75.
75.
80.
90.
95.
100.
105.
Go once.
120.
120.
125.
125 from Jerry.
130.
130 from Casey. 145 from Jake. Going once.
150.
150 from Allison.
155.
155 from Jake.
160.
160 from Jerry.
165.
165 from Jake. Going once.
70.
170 from Jerry.
175.
175 from Jake.
80.
180 from Aaron.
185.
185 from, I think that was Jake.
90.
Okay. Going once.
190.
190 from Jerry.
5.
What was it?
195.
195 from Jake.
Well, you know I wanted a ticket here the whole time, Kelsey. 200.
200 from Aaron. Thanks for letting us work our way up to it this time.
Back in.
Fun? I don't think it was as fun.
205.
205. Okay, can we just for a second, guys?
I have 270.
Why do you guys keep the hidden items? What is the track record here? Okay, anyways, 205 with Jake. Whatever. Going once. Going twice.
Did you just bid? I thought I heard you say something.
Who?
She was just announcing how much she had left.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was confusing.
205. Jake gets this. Let's see what it is. Hold on.
Cobra.
Congratulations! You just lost a Zoom token. Didn't you just win one? So now you're.
Oh my God.
God, okay, whatever. You know what? Season 2's betting game is season 3's auction. Okay. We have another hidden one starting at $5.
Oh, these are so funny. $50, Kelsey.
55. 65.
65 from Jake.
This one's the winner.
70.
75.
75 from Aaron.
80.
80 from Jake.
85.
85 from Aaron.
90.
95.
100.
105.
How much money do I have left, Kelsey?
You have 105.
And how much dignity does he have left?
I'll lend you $5 if you want to outbid me.
Okay. Does anyone want to loan Jake $5 for this one, or is it going to Aaron at 105?
I gotta get that Zoom token back.
Like I said, I would happily lend Jake $5 to outbid me.
Okay, 110.
That's fun. Why not?
10. We're done. 110. Okay, hold on.
Thank you, Aaron.
You're welcome, Jake.
Okay, hold on. I gotta input this. Hold on. Oh God, I'm gonna start crying of laughter in a second. Okay, so you're walking away with Jake a lost Zoom token, words of affirmation, and now a song written for you by season 2 player Ben Teitelbaum will be ready. You know what? Your spirit's gonna be high. Okay. Okay, wait, hold on 1 second.
Oh my God.
Hey, Britt, do I not show this next slide? Brittany?
Correct. Yeah, this item stays hidden.
Okay, so I just have to, let me stop sharing for a second so I can.
Wait. Hold on. No, this one you can show.
Okay.
The one after this one is a hidden item that stays.
Okay, great. Our next item, a custom cocktail by season 2 runner-up, Matt Myers.
Oh.
Know him, we love him. We're gonna start the bid at $50.
Who wants to loan me money?
I'm out.
And if no one bids on this, I'm letting the fans bid actual money on this one for Myers if you guys don't.
Ooh.
Okay, actual fans. I'm
Kelsey,
gonna
why don't we do it during cat chats?
Huh?
We're having an
Why don't
auction.
we can do it during cat chats if fans want to bid on that cocktail.
Okay, great. I'm saving it for cat chats. Bye-bye. Okay, next is a hidden one, and Britt, this stays hidden?
Yes, this will remain hidden.
Okay, this is gonna start at $10.
$100, Kelsey.
$100 from Aaron.
150.
150 from Corey.
175.
175 from who was that?
Deanna.
Okay.
200.
Chelsea, how much money do I have left?
You have 280.
And how much was just bid?
200.
200.
Oh, 210.
210 from Casey.
215. 220.
220 to Allison.
230.
230 to Jerry.
235.
235 to Allison. Going
240.
once.
245.
245 from Allison.
250.
250 from Jerry.
255.
255 from Allison.
260.
260 from Casey.
265.
265 from Allison.
270.
270 to Casey.
275.
275 to Allison.
300.
300 to Deanna.
305.
305 to Allison.
350.
350. Deanna, you have 250 left, so you need someone to loan you $100.
Yeah,
I'll give her everything.
Okay.
So sorry, what was the bid?
350.
355.
355 to Allison. Going once. Going twice. Okay, 355 it is. This one will remain hidden. It will be up to you if you want to reveal it or not.
I hope it's a bird.
Okay, now we have another hidden one that I'm going to start at $5. I think we're getting near the end. Okay, bidding starts at $5.
$50, Kelsey.
50 from Aaron.
55.
60.
65.
70.
Go once.
75.
80.
What was it? 180?
Just 80, please. Come on, I'm trying to save some money now.
Okay, 80 from Aaron.
I've been getting a hard time this whole time about bidding too much.
Go once. Going twice. Okay, that's yours, Aaron. Hold on. This is gonna be.
Can't wait for this one.
I'll just do it like this, Ian. Okay. And you won. You get to give someone a disadvantage at the next immunity challenge. Congratulations on that one. Okay, now I think. What's this one? Oh, yes, that's right. This is a real immunity idol, and I'm going to start the bidding at $500.
No, 505.
Oh, 505. Well, no one has 500 though.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I take it back.
I'm going to start this at $500. Would anyone like to bid?
Who has money left?
Let's see. So, Aaron, you have 105. Jerry has 250. Allison has 127. Deanna has 250. Corey has 140. Casey has 280. And Cam is kaputs and Jake is kaputs.
Could I take the first thing that I won back?
No.
Nice try,
It's
though.
within 30 days.
Also, can
Casey, if you want my money, you can have my money.
Here's what I'm going to say. How about this? Why don't I give 2 minutes? I'll give 2 minutes. You guys don't have to throw out any bids yet. I'll give you some time to chat via Slack if you'd like to. And then, you know what? Then we'll see if anyone has a bid then. And while we do that, I'm going to ask Myers. Myers, do you want to turn your camera on and entice our people to watch the post show about what your cocktail might involve?
Everyone, hello. This is Myers from season 2, runner-up. I lost then. I feel like I lost now. Thanks for your generous bids. My bar recently announced that they're not reopening, so I don't have a job. So this was my chance to get back in the game, you know. So if you want a custom cocktail, liquor, liqueurs, juices, syrups, I can do them all. Bitters, shaken, stirred, cracked ice.
Now, are you willing to do a live walkthrough for those, Myers? You'll walk someone through making the cocktail. Are you willing to sell yourself? Is what
I will crawl through the dirt, whatever you fucking need. And one vote away.
Okay, you know what?
Remind me how much money I have. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you have 105, and Myers, we will also just for free pro bono, we're gonna send you a Mary Holland 10-minute emotional support call. It seems like you really need it. We're happy to give it to you. Okay, let's see. Anybody got any bids for me?
I'll do 500.
Jerry will do 500. Interesting. Okay, Jerry. 500. Do I hear anyone over that?
Yeah, 500. Kelsey, can you explain where the 500? Ask where the 500.
Oh yeah, Jerry. Where's your money coming from?
I'll give it.
Casey, sick.
Yeah, I'll give Jerry my money.
Okay, so Casey and Aaron will give Jerry money to get to 500. Do I hear any bids past that? Okay, Jerry, it's all yours. You are now the proud owner of an idol. And money doesn't even matter. The loan doesn't matter. So congratulations to you. You have that. Okay, guys, thanks so much for coming and doing this auction. I trust none of you with money ever, especially Aaron. And I imagine Aaron's parents are watching. Is your mom Trish? Is Trish your mom? Is that right?
Trish is not my mom. My mom is Ann with an E. Shout out to Ann with an E.
Ann with an E. We are going to need you to talk to Erin about her fiscal plannings. I am concerned for her to get through 2020.
And they are too, Kelsey.
Thank you for coming. Make sure you tune in to the post show Cat Chat. She's going to have Lisa M on, fan favorite, former contestant. We will be having a challenge tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. PT. And I think that's all. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.
Good night.
Thank you. This was really fun.
Are we getting kicked out?
Oh.
Ooh, let's chat behind her back.
Oh, she froze.
I feel like this won't make it to YouTube, so whatever.
I don't know, it's still recording.